I'm Leather Rock. Welcome to my channel. You won't believe what our landlord just pulled on us yesterday. My mom got a phone call, and the landlord said that he found out that what we have been paying is below market rent. Rent happens to be $1,400 plus utilities, and he wants to raise our rent to $2,000. And he intends to double the rent of the churches below us. And of course, what that is going to mean is that the preacher cop, who is the bane of our existence, is just going to sublet to even more of those churches, so that we're not just going to have Thursdays and Saturdays and of course the normal English-speaking gospel church that blasts us out on Sunday mornings. They are going to make use of all the space that they possibly can. And they won't be happy till something happens to my mother. It's really so wrong that these things are going on. And then today, when I had to go out my front door, doors you go in and out, and there was some idiotic woman that was sitting right in front. So of course, since I can't see out my peephole, because a peephole was intended for a 6-foot tall person, which I decidedly am not. So I booted her in the ass. She said, "Oh, you scared me." I said, "Well, you have no business sitting in front of our door. People do come and go out of doors, and they know that there are 3 people that live here, and okay, my mother is not the most ambulatory person in the world, but there are the other 2 adults who come and go." So, yeah, and this is just such absolute bullshit. And then this morning also, I saw that the church downstairs had moved trash cans to right underneath our open windows, so that of course the flies come up in our open windows because some of our screens are broken. And I try to close the windows so that you don't hear the sound of the riffraff, and so that you don't smell when people smoke tobacco underneath and all the different things. But then my mom gets overheated and she wants me to open the windows so that she can get fresh air, since we don't have air conditioning. Can you imagine what the utility bills would be if we had air conditioning? So while I'm moving the trash cans to away from our windows to actually the other property where we won't get in trouble with code enforcement or anything. By the way, today is supposed to be trash pickup day, and normally trash is picked up around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And when I'm talking to you, it is now almost 10 minutes after 11 a.m. and trash has still not been picked up. And okay, I am recording this in a parking lot that a whole lot of junkies hang out in. And it's strange, while I was just getting ready to film, some guy decided to come up to me and ask me if he could help me. And I said, "Excuse me, I'm on my computer right now." And he proceeds to tell me that this is private property. Well, it's funny, for this parking lot being private property, they sure don't do much about the junkies that are buying and selling their wares, the people that are so strung out that they're making ooh and ah and all kinds of funny moaning sounds, and just all these weird sounds that I thought saw junkies when I lived in California, but I have never seen the kind of things that I've seen since moving into this neighborhood. So now you've got idiot people. Oh, and when I try to tell the guy that, hello, uh, you don't do anything about the junkies and the homeless people that are hanging out here and all kinds of things that are going on here. There's so many wrong things that are going on. But what we're going to do about the landlord, I don't know. He's an absentee landlord. He has a farm, and he lives somewhere so far up in North Jersey that it's probably close to New York City. So when you're an absentee landlord, you cannot be very responsive to things, because you can't be 2 places at one time. And the guy runs a farm. Can you imagine all the responsibilities that entails running a farm? So between the pressure of the code enforcement on all these properties here in Atlantic City, and of course we get blamed for the things that the riffraff does. We don't urinate and defecate on the streets like the junkies do. We don't leave syringes and crack pipes around like the junkies do. We don't go on rampages and kick over trash cans like the junkies and the gangbangers and the disgruntled, drunken, angry people, or whoever it is that do such things. Maybe it was somebody that lost in a casino and just got mad and went on a rampage. I don't know. I don't really care. I just know that we shouldn't be getting blamed for this stuff. And how would you feel if your it was supposed to be increased like that. And my mother told the landlord specifically that we don't have it. We can barely make our bills as it is. You know, there are some classes of people, believe it or not, who have to choose between putting food on the table or paying bills. And of course, if you're in that choice, then you have to pay your bills and you have to get your food through other means. There are your friends and neighbors, some of them might be in this situation. You'd be surprised. I'm telling you, I want to get out of here so bad. My mother popped a nitroglycerin pill a couple of minutes ago. I told the idiots downstairs that they were stressing my mother out. You know, you can abuse me all you want. Not that I think that's okay, but you do things to my mother that all bets are off. Then you're not going to see the nice leather Rokk anymore. I'm sure most of you had mothers, and hopefully your mothers are still with you, and you would be very angry if your mom was stressed out. I don't dig how she's getting stressed out. It's just so many ways of wrong. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm actually wearing trousers, we got a cool down now. I think it may be 69 degrees, but there's a breeze, and I was a little bit concerned for my safety leaving the house today because there is a lot of weird energies going on today. Plus, today is Thursday, so but anyway, there's some really bad energies going around, and I don't need the attitude. So, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Welcome to Ghetto Atlantic City, where if you're smart, you're not going to be here. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.